results in the year 2024-2025 season to me. Regardless of whether Real Madrid performance now on and off, but that sounding victory over Real Madrid no a win that a spectacular, a winner annual a winner fair because all the team Real Madrid no watching a canon makum and to make sure say Real Madrid go and not go keke. Almost time more bias or more tells you say omo ejuma. Hasna share 3. And then yes, I what Thibaut Courtois about say he was excellent in the game. That should tell you say yet Thibaut Courtois rana could have been worse. This is a victory, make us a surprise victory. Because you never think Arsenal is going to a game against Real Madrid in the UEFA Champions League, and you see say Arsenal share 3. Regardless, who support Arsenal, who support Arsenal, you are against. But this is the scoreline by. But still American, but about will take it near sold out, and then they'll be waiting for them there. Say they look at kind and say, "Oh, Arsenal made do munye be done." It's something that Arsenal for who say you were able to score Real Madrid 3 nra, but some Madrid share 3 yet 3 Arsenal be about no, and ya dia one broso. Arsenal without a striker was able to score 3 goals against Real Madrid with Vinicius Junior, Mbappe, and whoever was in there. Possible so they can also turn the scoreline. But still, Baby Ametina idea. Arsenal is going. Baby Ametino. Who's going to be Baby Bias bet me in the game. Tino, take it near sold out and take another board in power. 390 euros, 273 euros. You know what Tony now? There's a game near the just never my idea. A bomber basso for Juma Waswa in the game yesterday. In fact, in the second half, we reduce Real Madrid to a point where Omunimbo nebo cross and I'm Real Madrid for Nina. Say Bono Munadi, Omunimbo nebo. But the truth of the matter is say, wow, best sellers are one on our 3 years. In the end, Arsenal for winning night, no game now. Casan Bass will be about your catcher was again. It will be decided. It will be about. But Biametino 3 goals there. Arsenal seem to be qualifying, but the 90 minutes as some near count. 90 minutes plus more. Me. Madrid. Of course.
But Mikel Arteta. Say Opebo ni ya Oba Obi no Madrid. Obesan show move Spain.
Mini problem with the
but defend their pressure be ban so. Real Madrid for nya de. Mutini asra mo.
De no mu ya
no mutini asra.
Do mu ya ne no. Game on body TRS was that any Valencia no omo nya de o ma kire. But these are people they can turn things around within a space of a time. Vinicius Junior, Mbappe, Jude Bellingham, Luka Modric. Vevadi mo asem ne kanu. This on any good day are quality players. Edma o ma nyo mu dey. Me jitum de o kan se me no kasa ya de Arsenal show mo 3. And ma chom so mini bo ne bo. But we have another 90 minutes to play. Nampa next week. And no betimi ama no man so timi asesa. Ba kokwe na me ba. E be kasa for player ba ko mi an ma ko any games no. Amon for kan Declan Rice asema many abramu. But the truth of the matter is there is one guy in the team that made sure say he became the glue who made sure say his glue never worn out for the party. Thomas Partey yesterday was a player who gave it all to team friend Arsenal. In the game, you could see everything in the game. Thomas Partey in the midfield of a year, Luka Modric, Jude Bellingham, Kamavinga. He was able to let them know that hype and everything, but this is Emirates. This is a place I've come to stay, and this is something sort of a justify telling Arsenal when they say they need to renew my contract, and that was the kind of performance he gave Arsenal yesterday. Declan Rice are fire headlines, making sure we were both 2 goals and would be a bonabasso. But this man called Partey yesterday was exceptional. His movement, his awareness, decision making, everything you need in your midfield. In nights like this, in a Champions League night, he was that guy, and he was able to give them everything they needed in the game. And I think we need to give him thumbs up. He is a man that now man for can adeba akope injury and it was preventing us to see Thomas Partey home from Atletico Madrid And since faith kakra, then he's been able to give us consistency in terms of prano. Thomas Partey even the games he played like that, and Madagascar Ghana is chefa. And Arsenal episode many and I think we need to praise Abrante and Thomas Partey for that sounding performance yesterday against MFN Real Madrid.
Ghana film.
The game against Chad and Madagascar, he gave some sort of performance, not the goals. Look at the game against Chad. The Thomas Partey we've seen playing for Black Stars, no matter that kind of performance against those two teams. But against Chad and Kasa Ukurumano, we saw what he was able to give us. No, with the two games of ball continually from that time, nobody Thomas Partey says one good midfielder.
Inter Milan, who my case and one. Omubo Chelsea no that top player Steven Apia omubo Juventus no omuba na bo 40 no bo maga
but no omuba no omumo di football na nso nye no ma basase omumo di football na nim no nye no ma basase na captain band enye issues no omumo nye no ma bia ense na emfata mfa ntre boys no don't wake up one day and say ye tia
have you ever like listened to the interview Dan Kwaku Ebo hard way.
Sule Muntari.
Ote omoko baby bi omoko gu pitch bi so. Na enye. Pitch na enye no. Omu gina so den. But omu training at the end of the don't be join na so be juma magana. There was omu ya magana. You can so say the nation first. Na we na top star.
Ndromu wi
e di ni dey so areti ko ba robo bo bi ma ekruma enu ano no.
Against
ya magana bi.
Me say omu wi ye no. Ekosi omo san. Asian uncles who were Chelsea now was due to the fact that or having who too much in Ghana or manya one say when Munyaman trust or a legend no more about Basono, you can from and me any day, anytime. I will support Thomas Partey.
So you don't come and bebo.
That be
your friend went back. Is it baby or yes, old man? No job, I know better. Be a boy, and you're back.
No Bible. Tinano, Yamona Basso for that game he was able to give us. But the Kaka was a Vincent Kompany mentioned in India. He is a manager. He is learning. But the one who line up ni Dina Mozampa. This is a manager who's there. Because a over game against Inter Milan. Now you want goals. From the fact say, Omuna the best defensive unit in the Champions League. Now here goals are. You don't pick Rafael Guerrero ahead of Thomas Müller. Man who thereby will make that decision. And that decision, you know, eba heteno. Thomas Müller benyani go in again, but it was too late. Inzaghi actually so tactically he is out there and he is doing things that Bebrinan can want them, but Inzaghi actually and or Tressa he is not dominating alone in the Serie A. And I said yesterday that I didn't see team my friend na Bayern Munich jumbo with no na ya dia a branch friend company in China na me this sound. So kudos to team my friend Inter Milan for that victory they had in the game. Today a game against Aston Villa and Paris Saint-Germain. This is a football match that Abrante Bako and me focus on there because Obetini I the fourth person Ababa in the team and Yedwa. This is Abrante Asensio, Marco Asensio. From Real Madrid, he's shown that a bad knockout goes next he's going to get 1 or 2 for himself. From 2016-17 season, LBC and Nami no can say knockout game be our ball in the Champions League, you know, in the Gusuno. Quarter finals for Real Madrid, and then Albanian Woho, Ubinya Sahabisi, a team of friend Aston Villa ABOU account 2024-2025 season. In those knockout games, no boy, no, he was able to give us 3 goals in the game. We knockout there, and probably Obesa and Adenibi. But Obeba no Abeka and Rantia Omudio team. I can say ABOU among Nadi. Money see nyade so yani inti monko na monko so money hwe wa ha maba back to hunt their team make sure say omu teams e dey free UEFA Champions League game. You talk of 2003-2004 your own Real Madrid Fernando Morientes Real Madrid and Monaco in the 2 legs he scored against my friend Real Madrid both legs and make sure say in the quarterfinals Monaco hit my friend Real Madrid and media free. You come and talk of Thibaut Courtois 2013-14 season when Chelsea decided that Dabi never say I can't form Atletico Madrid against us. He came in there and made sure said team my friend Madrid you Chelsea elsewhere to media free. Then Abrante friend of Felipe Coutinho Bayern Munich ni Barcelona Barca so nyade bono nimbo oko Bayern Munich and we saw what he did to them. So when the Marco Asensio play against the team you find Paris Saint-Germain, a team that Say Asensio Kohwa, you look at Asensio the pedigree in the Champions League, you say that he's ahead of Nipo Ebri, and so Ewo Moa or Mumo Boy and I him too and channel. But he was not able to make the cut. And he had no command team friend Aston Villa, so Uncle Bolo. But Dinamua Mene say he's going to play against them. And today it's going to happen again. I see Aston Villa playing against Paris Saint-Germain in a way nobody will say that this is an English opponent. Marco Asensio will today again do the job for team of Aston Villa. Say oh you need team of Paris Saint-Germain in a film, I can't tell. But I still feel say game if there is going to be one person to branch of Marco Asensio because he's going to do the job for team of Aston Villa. Aston Villa need to come into this game and open up. Make us know no more. If you look at Paris Saint-Germain team, no, the kind of squad of more, coach or more, how flamboyant they've been a best scale, and nobody will pay as some answer to me. So now Emery need to make sure that he's getting the tactics right and making sure that all man are kind of material Aston Villa and of Paris Saint-Germain fear something will definitely going to happen. This is a game I'm going for a score draw. But a slight win for Aston Villa won't be something bad for me. This is a game I see Aston Villa. So Obinya slight win and I say a scoring draw.
Aston Villa will share.
Yes.
Paris
yes.
A
surprise win or a scoring draw. That's it. Barcelona and Dortmund. Okay. That's where you match.
Asana drive kama ade na match we right.
Me match we match. Barcelona and Barca Dortmund. A trashing win for Barcelona.
Obeshe Dortmund be
trashing win for Barcelona. Obeshe.
Hey, congrats. Is ya don't want you. Rasati azara wa kana ya kwakoje ya. Good afternoon for Chelsea.